Hey there, what's up, you guys? It's your boy JD, and welcome back to our quarantine series. And this time it's gonna be episode 2. So I will be answering this time around 15 questions. So question 11 to question 15, and I'd like to hear your thoughts about this as well. So I will be leaving the questions down in this description box so that you guys can answer it as well. And let's talk about it. So, anyways, guys, before I begin, fair warning. Again, I'm shooting here at home, so we have lots of dogs. If you do hear barking or scratching or panting or any dog-like sounds, that means yeah. So that's pretty much why. Bruh. Hey there, guys. And so I took off my glasses because I realized while I was doing the intro, there's a bit of glaring, and I'm sitting in front of the laptop because the questions are there. So I wear my contacts so that I can actually see, because I am blind, my friend. Like, no glasses, no contacts, I can't see. Like, this is the closest thing I can see, and then if I extend my arm, I can't see farther than that anymore. So anyways, guys, before I do get into the questions, I'd like to remind everyone that we do have a giveaway of the World Balance slide foams, and all you guys have to do is help us get to 100 subscribers, and then after we get to 100 subscribers, we will be explaining how the mechanics goes, and basically the giveaway will begin as soon as the whole enhanced community quarantine is finished. So everyone, please do stay safe and observe proper social distancing. So anyways, let's begin. So, question 11 of the 50 would you rather questions. Would you rather get paid a lot to be on a bad team, or paid below average to be on an elite team? Paid below average to be on an elite team. Because for me, if I was in the pro league, which is never gonna happen, but anyways, let's just say if I was there in that situation, I would be choosing to be playing for an elite team that has a chance of winning a championship, wherein I can make an impact as a role player, so that we can actually win a championship. So yeah, I'd rather be paid below average to be on an elite team. So yeah. Question 12. Would you rather have a long average playing career, or have a short fantastic career cut short by injury? Man, I've always known the answer to this question ever since I was young. I would always choose the first one. I'd rather have a long average playing career than a short fantastic career that's cut short by injury. Because for me, by the end of the day, it's the longevity of my athleticism. Kasi I would want to be able to play, so makapaglaro pa rin ako ng basketball by the age of 60 and stuff like that. And we actually do play with someone here in our village. He's well in, like, I think Tito is a senior already, I'm not sure, but he's definitely above 50, and he still plays with us. He's still a great player, shooter, lakas pa din niya, and yeah. Next, question 13. Would you rather own the record for most points scored or most championships? Most championships, sir. By the end of the day, it's the rings, boy. So for me, I'd rather have most championships. So yeah. Next. Would you rather be an elite or underdog player? I want to be an elite player with an underdog mindset. Like, I always have like a chip on my shoulder. Like, I have something to prove to other players. Like, yeah, I can do this, I can do that, but like, I want to be there. Basically like the Mamba mentality, or like how Jordan's work ethic was. Like if I'm not good at this, then I'm gonna work hard to build on this. So yeah, I'd rather be an elite. I want to be any of the two. I would want to be an elite player with an underdog's mindset. Alright, question 15. Would I rather stay on a below average team, or join my rival and win a title? This is actually a difficult question to answer, because for me, I like winning, obviously, titles. I mean, that's the point of joining sports, right? So I don't know. I think if we're just on like the team itself and not the players included, I'd probably join my rival and just win a title. Because if I was really rivals even with the players, then no, I'd rather stay and have my sports pride. I'd rather be in this team and try to, do my best to beat you guys. But if the situation was just like, oh, it's just the team, like it just like let's say like Lakers Celtics, right? The Lakers and Celtics players, they're all friends. Pero the franchises, they're both they're rivals. So if it was just like the franchise na magkaribal, or like yung teams lang namin, in that essence it's the team, it's not the players, then I would probably jump ship to my rival team if I knew, or if they call me up and they said, oh, we need you because you're like the last piece that we need. We know that you can contribute for us to win a title. So if they call me up for that, then I'll probably jump ship and then join them. So yun. 16. Would you rather be a team player or singular star? Not even a question. I'd rather be a team player. It's all about assists for me. It's about basketball's a team sport, bro. So I'd rather be a team player. Would you rather pass or score? As I answered in question 16, I'd rather pass. For me, if I was open and I knew that the play was created for me, then I would score. But if I knew that another player on my team or one of my teammates has a better shot or has a more better open, he's open more there, then I'd rather pass. So for me, it's more of passing than scoring for me. Would you rather play an amazing game but lose, or play an average game and win? Depends on the situation. If it's just a pickup game, then I don't mind losing and having an amazing game. So if it's just, yung 1 to 40 game lang, then I'm fine with having an amazing game and lose, because it's part of the game. Losing is part of the game. That's how you get better. But if we're talking about standings, season standings, playoff games, then I would want to just play an average game and win. Kahit nga 1 point lang magawa ko, or 2 rebounds, or not even. As long as I get the defensive stop that I need to help my team, then I'm good with that. It's basketball is not all about scoring, my friends. Yan. So for question 20, ayan. So would I rather be a legendary coach or a legendary player? So one of my dream jobs is to actually become a basketball coach. I don't know if I mentioned it in the last video, but if I did, then yun, But if I didn't, then now you guys know. I really actually do want to become a basketball coach someday, and even if it's just for kids or high school, or even if it's one of the big schools here, universities here in the Philippines, then one of my dream jobs is to actually be a coach. So yeah, I'd rather be a legendary coach. 21. Would I rather play indoors, outdoors? Indoors for sure. Man, hardwood floors, iba talaga. Wooden court is just different. But if it's just feel on the court itself, indoors. For me, indoors. But if I want just like general intensity of the game, the physicality of the game, outdoors. Kasi we live in the Philippines and most of the courts are outdoors. So yung larong labas, or yung mga larong pangmalakasan ba, if you'd experience it sa outdoor court. So it's a situation na depende sa trip ko. Pero if you were to ask me just solely based on shoes performance, sa indoors tayo. Indoors. 22. Would you rather retire for a year or play but not score for a season? Retire for a year. Kasi never mind, I'm not gonna that. But the thing is, I'd rather retire for a year kasi it's gonna give my body a chance to recover and then go back to the game and be like probably like a 200% better. Like you take a year off, you're not injured, but you work on your body, you work on your diet, you work on your game, and then you go back, you're like 200% better than you were the past season. So I'd rather retire for a year than not score at all, because that's just a really sad season, and that means you never got fouled or you never had minutes at all. So now for question, 23. So for the 23rd question, LeBron and Michael Jordan's number. would you rather peak early or late in your career? Honestly, I can't choose both because a person's athletic prime is within the age of 27 to 33. But from my experience, kasi my prime in basketball glory was back in high school. So I think I already peaked early. You know, that's the time when I could jump high. I had all the hang time in the world and stuff like that. So I peaked early. So I'd actually choose peak late in my career. Siguro mga around age 30 and above. Mas pipiliin ko yun kasi mature na yung katawan mo. So you know, you're and the fact that if you peak late, you already have knowledge and wisdom of how the game works. So veterano ka na, tapos nagpipeak ka pa. So a combination of that would be really nice. For question 24, R.I.P. Kobe. 24. Would you rather coach a game wearing a suit or a polo? Suit, sir. Hey, classy. Hey, we stay classy, sir. But depends, of course. If you're in the Philippines, it's hot, so you'd rather just wear a polo. But if I was coaching in a very nice facility with very nice air conditioning, sure, you see me wearing that suit, sir. Yeah. So for question 25, would you rather sweat an embarrassing amount or need to hydrate every 5 minutes? It's the first one. I'd rather sweat a lot because if I needed to hydrate every 5 minutes, it's just gonna ruin the flow of the game. And besides, it's a sport. You know, you're actually supposed to sweat, and it's disgusting. And on my part, if one of the people I play against or play with is super sweaty, but you know, it's part of the game and it's part of sports actually. So, you know, I'd rather sweat the embarrassing amount and keep on going, pushing towards. That means my cardio is building up, my endurance is building up, rather than needing to hydrate every 5 minutes, because that just means I have a health problem if I needed to hydrate every 5 minutes. Anyways, that's it for episode 2, and thank you guys for watching. I'd like to remind everyone of our giveaway of the World Balance slide foams, and all you gotta do is subscribe, help us get to 100 subscribers, and after that we will be explaining the mechanics of how it works. And after that, of course, after the enhanced community quarantine, that's when we're gonna start doing the giveaway. So anyways, guys, stay safe and wash your hands, stay at home, use alcohol, observe proper social distancing. Anyways, guys, this was your boy JD, and I'll see you in episode 3.